Shavyfxhub. Let's look at BTC on daily time frame. On daily time frame, you will see we have here as a supply roof and break of a supply roof price returns here on retest, which I'll call RT. And went on to print so many retest candles to that broken daily resistance. And here we broke the structure. This is the candle that broke the structure precisely Sunday slash Monday, 2025 February, and came back on retest. So this becomes an important price action for me because it tells me that a structure was broken and a retest was confirmed. Now, when price returned on Friday, 25th April 2025, it retested the structure and we finally broke the structure on Thursday. And Friday came down, play on it, and we're having it here on Saturday. So we want to look at it case by case approach. Instead of trying to predict the market, let us read what the market has done and leave it that way. Predicting the market makes you look more like a gambler. You cannot predict where the market will go, but you can read what the market has done. So that is exactly what we are doing. So my mindset in what I'm doing right now is to try and predict, and to try to explain what the market has done and not try to predict where it will go next. But the truth remains that after seeing what the market has done, you will see where it is going. The handwriting will soon be evident very soon. So we focus more on daily time frame. That daily time frame will give us a clear directional bias where this pair is going because every move you see here are money moves. Every move you see here are liquidity moves. So it's not based on speculation. It's not based on what you think. It is money moves. So now we see we have an ascending trend line keeping price from August 2024, and we had an eruption in price that sent a new all-time high. And when price returned, it respected that structure. Because on daily, you didn't see the daily candle break below this structure. It has bought, then went on to retest a broken demand structure. And price came down, broke the structure, and retested it. And we have broken back that supply roof, return on demand. A return into demand makes here legible for bullish ascending channel. The legibility is based on what the market has done and not based on what we think as a professional market structure specialist. So you see that legibility. So a return into a buying foundation opens buy sentiment that if care is not taken could move into the zone up to 130. Do not doubt the credibility of Bitcoin. You see, I started studying the price movement of Bitcoin. It's not up to 2 months. I started studying the price action of Bitcoin and I started taking it seriously. I was never a fan of anything Bitcoin, but when I noticed that the price action and the price movement it's well calibrated, then I started taking it seriously. It aligns with everything you want to know about trading. So this is a broken demand floor. I want to change the color to black and also look for its legibility. If you see what it has done in the future on daily time frame, price create a supply roof here and exactly at that level price returned again to finally drop price into 74. A breakout from this bullish channel or bullish ascending channel was stopped by another daily candle descending trend line. I will change the color to blue. So you can see what price has done. Now, we don't want to say where it is going, but if you can read this structure, wherever this market is going, let us keep it to ourselves. But I've been able to look at the structure to see what it has done. This is exactly what the market has done. These are money moves. These are not just ordinary, just the way you are looking at it. It's not just ordinary candlesticks, they are all money moves. Those who read this move in the right direction are smiling, and those who failed to interpret it are crying. So, our duty is to read what the market has done and keep where the market is going to ourselves. I have given a lot of clues in trade directional bias, but one thing that cannot be disputed is the structure over here. If you have any disagreement with the structure so far, come to the comment section and give me your reasons why this structure is wrong. And if you agree with this structure, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. This is by far one of the most accurate structure of Bitcoin. This is SR becomes ROS on break of structure. This is another SR become RS on breakout structure. It has gone on to replicate itself 4 times, making it an ascending trend line. After break of structure, it makes itself ROS become SR on break of structure. Resistance becomes support on break of structure. And this is also a retest candle. So I also want to identify it by what it has done, not just a resistance to upswing, but also a retest candle. After break of structure, it becomes what it used to be. SR becomes ROS, support becomes resistance. And if you look at the structure, we have broken a demand floor. A previous broken demand floor becomes a supply roof, and the price tested it. It's not like it didn't test it. Look at it. It tested it. Look at it. It tested it. Look at the testing before break of structure on Thursday. If you go back to your line chart, look at it evidently. You see here resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, support 1, support 2, support 3, support 4, support 5, break of a support structure, retest. Price have sold down into 74 and we broke that structure. So I don't want to say what it's going to do next because I don't want to be doing that so that it doesn't sound like we're doing some sort of magic. But my duty every time is to interpret the market and leave it there. So what I've said is exactly what the market has done. So if you feel I have done something right, give me a thumbs up, encourage me. And if you feel we are wrong, come to the comment section, drop your line, say what you want to say. I welcome criticism. Without criticism, you cannot be a great trader. Some traders are very restrictive of criticism. Criticism is what makes you to grow because our understanding and perspective we always have divergence. So it's cool to have divergent view, and it gives you the room to grow. Now let's look at another case scenario in a case that price erupts and we can't term buying anymore. If we cannot term buying anymore, then most likely I will term them at this level, at the purple level. At the purple level, it looks like they will be termed at this level. And I also want to explain the price action at this level and why it looks like price can be termed at this level. So everything is probability, 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 endless room of probability. So let's look back in time. We have a structure at this area and a breakout of that structure followed by a retest in August 2024. And we have a breakout of that structure and price came back, retested it, and we retested it and we broke out from the structure. And this is when the cell started smelling. The cell is not here. It's not here it started smelling. No. That retest candle started from here. This is where it started from. This is where it started from. After breakout of that structure, these are subsequent retest, then price now finally succumb. So this is where that heavy bearish drop started from. It broke out from this structure, came back and got stopped by this daily broken demand structure, making it a supply roof. And you have seen selling continue until we get into 74. In the future, this is a buy liquidity trap. So in the future, if price breaks away from that structure, then you will see that the number one precious digital currency will fall. It will fall to an alarming rate. But we got it covered. we have another structure here that will not tolerate further downslide. It will not tolerate unnecessary downslide. This structure will not tolerate it. It will not tolerate it. So all we are doing is to try to analyze what the market has done. So everything we're doing here is a function of provided price movement. It represents price movement and nothing else. So if you look at here again on daily time frame, you will see that this represents exactly what we are talking about. We have price create here a supply roof, creating a sell trap, and finally broke out from the sell trap, turn it to a buy, and off it goes. And on the floor, price have maintained the same structure on daily time frame. After the break of structure, you can see for yourself on daily time frame what she has done. So it also created series of buy trap. Of course, if you are looking for an alignment, you are aligned with buy trap in a bullish market. You are aligned with a buy trap in a bearish market. You are aligned with a sell trap because of greater probability. The market is already bullish, so it only makes wise sense to be very mindful of all potential sells, knowing well that the market is looking for a buyback opportunity. So if the market is bullish, you are aligned with a buy trap. You don't stay with a sell trap. Those who stay with a sell trap, hoping that this market will drop here, they lost their money by so many percentage. So that is what we have for the number one digital asset. It has come to stay, and we are seeing a lot of ETF capital inflow. And if they resumes again, if smart money resumes buying, and we begin to see its crypto net worth increase again, then that could technically be a strong bullish catalyst. So we look at the market cap and see capital inflow in the market cap. That will give us a clue as to what to expect in the crypto market cap. And especially in the market cap, of course, majority of the liquidity are being driven by BTC, by volume, by ownership, by sentiment. So when it moves, others respect. So that is it for now. It's just for educational purpose, and we are going to stop there.